Hi student, today we are starting new topic in paper 2, that is electronic spectra of transition metal complexes. Electronic spectra of transition metal complexes. What do you mean by transition metal complexes? Transition metal complexes. Transition metal complexes. Transition metal complexes are also called as D block elements. D block elements. In periodic table there are 4 types of elements will be there. One is S block elements, P block elements, D block elements and also F block elements. But electronic spectra only we are studying transition metal complexes. Transition metal complexes means D block elements. What do you mean by electronic spectra? Electronic spectra. Electronic spectra means they showing transition. They are showing transition. That's why we are studying only in transition metals or D block elements. Transition means there is energy difference between ground state and excited state. Electron will jumps to lower energy to upper energy or higher energy by supplying some amount of energy. The electron will transfer from ground state to or excited from ground state to excited state is called as transition. This will be observed only in D block elements. D block elements or transition elements. These are also called as transition metals. Therefore, we are studying electronic spectra in transition metal complexes. Then transition metal complexes obey some selection rule. Transition metal complexes obey some selection rule. What do you mean by selection rule? Selection rule means it decides whether transition is allowed or forbidden. What do you mean by selection rule? Selection rule tells about whether the transition is allowed. Whether the transition is allowed or forbidden, it tells the selection rule. Electron spectra obey two selection rule. It will obey two selection rule. Selection rule means whether the transition will occur in molecule that is allowed or forbidden will decides by these two selection rule. One is spin selection rule. And another one is Laporte selection rule. Then what do you mean by spin selection rule? First we are studying spin selection rule. What do you mean by spin selection rule? See here, spin selection rule means, consider, you already know the octahedral complexes are split into two levels. One is T2G level and another one is EG level. Last class you have studied in coordination chemistry. There is two levels octahedral complexes will split, that is T2G level and EG level. This is also called as ground state and excited state. EG level is called as excited state. Consider D1 system. D1 system means electron will present in T2G level. While applying some amount of energy this electron will excited to excited state or transfer to excited state. It will become in excited state having same spin. It has a spin of plus half. It has a spin of plus half. After applying energy, it will excited or transfer to higher energy level. It has also has a spin of plus half. It is also has spin of plus half. Means there is no change in the spin of the electron while it will goes to excited state. That is called spin selection rule. Spin selection rule states that during transition, this is called as during transition between the energy level an electron doesn't change its spin. Doesn't change its spin is called as spin selection rule. Doesn't change its spin called as spin selection rule. See here, if the electron present in upper arrow mark, that has indicate plus half. If there is having a spin negative, if arrow mark is towards downwards, then it will indicate negative sign. This has plus half spin and this has minus half spin. Here what happened, while applying energy, it will transition takes place from lower energy to upper energy level. There is no change in spin takes place. No change in spin takes place. This will states that spin selection rule, it will obey by D1 system. By D1 system. The condition for spin selection rule is delta S is equal to 0. Delta S is equal to 0. Spin selection rule is denoted by delta S. It is denoted by delta S. Delta S is equal to 0 means spin allowed. It will show spin allowed transition. If there is no change in spin occurs, that is called as spin allowed transition. Spin allowed transition. See here, delta S is equal to S2 minus S1. S2 minus S1. See here, this is S1. Consider this is S1. This is S2. See what is S2 means 1 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 2 minus this S1 is also plus 1 by 2 means 1 by 2. It will become 0. If delta S is equal to 0 indicates D1 system is spin allowed transition. D1 system obey spin allowed transition. Consider second selection rule, that is Laporte selection rule. Laporte selection rule. Laporte selection rule. Laporte selection rule means, see the first statement of Laporte selection rule. The transition which involve change of orbital quantum number. See the statement, change of orbital quantum number are allowed. This is statement of Laporte selection rule. What is the Laporte selection rule states? The transition which involves change of orbital quantum number are allowed. Orbital quantum number is also called as azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number is also called as orbital quantum number. Before going to study Laporte selection rule, what do you mean by quantum numbers and what do you mean by orbital quantum number we have to study. You already studied in first sem, that is quantum numbers. Quantum numbers, there are 4 quantum numbers. There are 4 quantum numbers. In that, first one is principal quantum number. Principal quantum number. Second one, orbital quantum number. Orbital quantum number. Third one is third one is magnetic quantum number. Third one is magnetic quantum number. And fourth one is spin quantum number. Spin quantum number. You already studied in first sem. There are 4 types of quantum number. First one is principal quantum number. Second one is orbital quantum number, or it's also called as azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. Magnetic quantum number, spin quantum number. The orbital quantum number or azimuthal quantum number is denoted by small l. Principal quantum number is denoted by n. Orbital quantam number is denoted by L. Magnetic quantum number is denoted by M, L, and spin quantum number is denoted by MS. Our statement contain only orbital quantum number. I will explain that only. Means here see, orbital quantum number is also called as azimuthal quantum number. It is denoted by small l. If value of L, the value of L having 0, 1, 2, 3. The value of L value may be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, so on. The value of L may be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If L is equal to 0, indicates S orbital. If L value will be 0, indicates S orbital. If L value is 1, indicate P orbital. If L value is 2, indicate D orbital. If L value is 3, indicate F orbital. S, P, D, F, G like that, so on. If L value will be 0, indicate S orbital. If L value will be 1, indicate P orbital. If L value is 2, indicate D orbital. If L is equal to 3, F orbital, so on. Indicate orbital quantum number or azimuthal quantum number. See what is our definition? The transition which involves change of orbital quantum number. Change of orbital quantum number are allowed. Consider one example. According to our definition, consider one example. If there is transition takes place from S to S, S orbital to S orbital transition takes place, is it allowed or not? We have to check. S orbital means, see here, if S means it has L value 0, it has 0, it is also 0. 0 to 0 transition is, there is no change. There is no change in transition. But according to our definition, there is change in orbital takes place. Change in orbital quantum number is allowed. If there is no change, this is forbidden. Laporte forbidden. Change means there is change in the orbital number takes place, that is Laporte selection rule indicates these transitions are allowed. But if S to S orbital transition is Laporte forbidden. Laporte forbidden. For example, consider another one example, s to p orbital. S to p orbital, there is transition takes place. Is it allowed or forbidden? We have to check. If s orbital will be there, what is the value of L? What is the value of L? If s orbital, value of L will be 0. Value of L will be 0. If p orbital will be there, p orbital, for p orbital, value of L will be 1. Value of L will be 1. There is change in orbital quantum number takes place. 0 to 1, there is change in orbital quantum number takes place. Orbital quantum number takes place. Therefore, it is Laporte allowed transition. Laporte allowed transition. Laporte allowed transition. The condition for Laporte selection rule means there is only change between plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 1 is only allowed. This transition only allowed. Consider another one example. That is transition from P to F. P to F, is it allowed or forbidden? We have to check. For p orbital, value of s. For p orbital, value of s will be 1. Value of s will be 1. For f orbital, value of L will be 3. Our condition is delta L will be plus or minus 1. Only plus or minus 1 is Laporte allowed. Laporte allowed. If greater than or which is not equal to 1 is Laporte forbidden. See here, delta L is equal to L2 minus L1. L2 is 3 minus 1 which is equal to 2. This is Laporte forbidden. Laporte forbidden. Only delta L is equal to plus or minus 1 is allowed transition. Other than that, it will be Laporte forbidden. Laporte forbidden. If delta L is plus or minus 1, which is Laporte allowed. If delta L is other than this value, this is Laporte forbidden. I hope you understood the two selection rule for electronic spectra. First one is spin selection rule and another one is Laporte selection rule. Spin selection rule and another one is Laporte selection rule. Spin selection rule means delta S equal to 0. There is no change in the spin takes place. That is called spin selection rule. Laporte selection rule means delta L is equal to plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 1 means S to P is Laporte allowed. S to P is Laporte allowed. And next another one is P to D. This is also Laporte allowed. D to F. This is also Laporte allowed. But S to S and P to P and P to P and D to D, these all are Laporte forbidden transitions. Laporte forbidden transition. I hope student you understood both the rules. In next class we will continue Russell-Sanders rule. In next class we will continue Russell-Sanders rule. Okay, thank you.